Hello everyone, I'm BCowcorn, and this is episode 216 of HardCorn, the original series. We are here at the Guardian Farm, working to improve its production. Don't know how much, but we'll find out. Anyway, we are working on it, so let's get to it. Alright. If you have not seen these farm improvement videos so far, basically I got my little kill hopper down here. I sit or stand in the little corner here, whack them through the little port there. Stuff goes into the chest. Even where I'm not actively doing it, the conduit is getting them, but slowly. And where they're coming from is all of these little bubble columns, which push them up to the top, and then they float along, and you may have seen that right at the beginning, and go down into the big chute. So, the thing is, when I first started making it, the sections over here you can kind of see, I did not remove the structure of the ocean monument. Just put the soul sand on top. And I think that that is suboptimal because there are some guardians that are spawning in the interior of the thing. So we are going to try to lower it down. Over in this section, I did knock it down. Oh, you. Come on now. Let's put this in my offhand so I can get a little XP from this if they don't go into the bubbles. Alright. A little bit of mending. Alright, so basically I'm tearing down everything underneath the soul sand. Not the stuff that's going to be inside the walls between the bubble columns. Just the interiors. And then I will be lowering the soul sand into place. Alright. Did not check to see what was the damage on this was, but yeah. Alright, so. Yeah, we have some blocks still floating there from last time. So, what we're trying to do is put away everything that's in here, but I'm leaving the stuff that's going to be in the walls. I figure I might as well have that still embedded. Maybe it'll look cool. Alright, so, this side, this stuff over here is still in that cell. We're going to do like so. And this part over here, we're going to dig into. Because that is on the interior of the cell. Alright, so. And we have to turn all that into source blocks. Because we want to have the bubble columns working. Alright, so, and one more. And actually, since that had stuff on both sides, that will automatically turn into source blocks. So, we're good for these. Alright. And here, it's going to be where that corner is. I don't really mean to be picking this stuff up, but it's fine. Alright. I do want those, though. just to establish the grid. Okay. Get that established as well. Okay. Alright. Whoa. What the heck's going on here? Might have accidentally did that. Actually, I think I may know what did that. There is it's kind of an old function in Minecraft where you double tap forward, and yeah, and it goes into sprint. And unfortunately, this is in 1.17, so I don't think there is a way to, you know, reassign that key or remove that. I think it's a recent bug fix that in a later, you know, the next version's coming up to be able to do that. I think. I'll have to double check that. Okay. That's fine. Actually, I'm digging into that, but I need to be digging into stuff down here. I didn't finish this cell. So, let's see. Guys. Alright, and those will be source blocks, that's fine. But here will not be. Okay. That ought to get those. And we're going to go around this side here. Right. Alright. That ought to get it so that this whole section will turn to source blocks as I go. As long as I do it from the corners. And you can see I'm converting. Alright. Is that level? Those can go. Those can go. Alright, and I'm gonna have those. I think one of those will have to be manually flooded. They do go after the squid. So that's probably what that is. Alright. Is that... that not get filled? It's weird how it's doing that. I don't fully get all of the mechanics here. It's possible... Yeah. I don't know. Anyway, helps to use the actual tool. So I can reach these. A little faster if you're standing. Might be able to be reaching one more up there, but that might be about it. These. Alright. Yeah, some of these are going to get left in the walls. The sea lanterns, and that's fine. That's fine. No need to fret about that. But the blocks that are going to be in the walls, I'm just leaving. Yeah, not sure why it's showing that water surface like that. It's weird. Okay. So, the plan, if you've not seen these, is to mine out the blocks below the layer of soul sand that I laid on top of this whole thing. Then, I've got more soul sand, and I will be placing that down below it, and then removing the... Where are you? Then removing the soul sand up above, and filling it in with source blocks, water. I believe, though, that the best way to do that is going to take it like just one little row at a time. And I believe the easiest way to do all that is just go ahead, mine out everything I need to mine for all of these cells, and then start at the corner farthest from my entry point over there, and just work backwards towards each cell, just taking it like one row of the stuff at a time. Let's see, here and there. Okay, that ought to be all those. Okay. Don't see any currents moving in those. All right. Okay. That's that cell done. Now we continue with the next one. Alright, but yeah, eventually I'm gonna have to repair this thing. Alright. It's unfortunate that you can't make, source blocks from having water above and below. But that's how it is. Okay, and alright. Let's get the grid established. And let's see. This will already be source blocks, so that simplifies that. Okay, I should get all those. Yeah, I've got a little bit of an idea of how it all works. But it's going to get interesting when I start removing the soul sand. Could get very interesting. Because if I did screw up, may be little pockets of bubble columns that aren't going to be rising. And that is why I'm going to be doing this one row of blocks at a time when I'm getting that going, getting it activated. Because I don't want it, to be having to go up into the columns more than necessary to get them working. I want to have some access from a safe spot. All right. Okay. I actually didn't need those up there. Well, I mean, they're going to be there later, but I didn't need to put them in right away. It's fine. Just don't want to complicate things more than necessary. Alright, so those two can go. They have stuff on either side of them, so those will convert to source blocks right away on their own. And then these are on corners, so they'll go. Okay. Now over here, those will have to be seated. And the rest will convert on their own. Alright. Okay. Heading up top. Get those. Okay. And we need to put in the corners there like that. We're starting to get to the outer wall there, which is good. And there. But it's going to be going out over there as well. Got basically 4 rows here. We're in the second one right now. Okay. Got all that. Alright, so gotta dig into here. Okay, and that should be good. Alright, we've got a corner. Do this whole zone here. these can all just come out. And we can work in the corner here. Alright, all source blocks. And again, with this 1 block thick wall with water on the other side, so that'll fill. These will go in the corners. Seeing if that was exposed at all on the other side. Guess it is. Alright. Is here. There we go. Alright, that's set. And that looks like the bricks there. So we'll be digging into this whole thing. That does not look like it's flowing, so that's like an empty little space there. I'm not sure if that was like an actual void or what. Wouldn't really keep paying that much attention, to be honest. Alright, so here. Alright. Alright. And then same thing along here. Okay. Okay, I was wondering why I was not seeing blocks beyond that. It was because, yeah, that glass there. Alright. Now we can take out that layer. Working from the corners. This might be that little center section. Like right there. Okay. So that appears to be soul sand there. It gets a little murky behind the water like that, above the water surface, the way it does that. Wish you knew why I did that. Okay, yeah, that's that center section there. Alright, so. Yeah, that's soul sand there. Okay, so. Those are open. Alright, those are sources now. Okay. Got those. Now we've got this here. Alright, that should have that corner done, but maybe not. I filled it in just to make sure. Okay. just to make sure. Alright, now... Okay. Yeah, it's that very upper section there, I guess. Alright, let's see. Let's get my bearings here. Yeah, we are continuing over this way. Oh, there he is. Oh. Another beam coming this way. Hey, come on, guys. Alright, well. That's fine. Just trying to take an opportunity to do a little mending. That's going to be still in here, like so. Yeah, this is the 4-block wide section in the very middle. Okay. Let's figure this out here. Oh, I see ya. Alright. Okay, we're going to dig into this then. Alright. Okay. A little premature, but that's fine. Alright, so... yeah, we gotta go in a little bit further. Okay, so those three are good. This one needs to be data source block, and now things are floating up. Okay. Alright, so it's going to be intersecting here and up there. Okay. Go ahead and get those little intersections set up. Okay, and 2 here. 1 should be sufficient. Get both. Alright. Nice. Alright. Not going to do the cross steel. Going to save that for just the bottom. I mean, I am going to be filling it all in with glass in between the other blocks here. You know, basically just save glass. I think, you know, I'm not really sure if I'm going to have enough glass on hand to do it all. I had a bunch. Like, full shulker full, pretty much, just about. It was left over from the work I was initially doing. The thing is, as I mine this out, that is increasing the space in which these things can spawn. So it might actually increase the share of them that are spawning inside here until I get it opened up top. Move the soul sand down. Which means I'm going to have a little bit of company down here. Which is fine. Once it's all opened up, it won't matter because they will be bubbling up to the surface. Alright. Okay. Oh. Did that double. Alright, I should have all those set. Okay. Alright, that ought to set those. I need to mark that corner. Okay. Alright. Still got more to do, though. Okay, I believe those are... soul sand. Yeah, in the wall here. Okay. I am up near the soul sand here, so we are hearing the activity from up top. And that's going to include when our dudes go after squid and stuff. Alright, so now we got to pierce through here. Alright. Okay. Now these others. Have to go like so. Alright. And from here, I'm going to go in one more. Yeah. Just one block in this way. But we got this wall here to deal with. And this little shelf here. Okay. Take these corners out. Sometimes you can cut corners. Alright, so let's go ahead and yeah. Those. Get them filled in. Have a little stack. Alright. Then we can cut into here. Okay. Now over here. This is tall. Alright, gets that opening. Okay, and this can come out. Okay, and these. Alright. That can come out. Let's see. Okay, those. Now I can get this whole corner slab here. Open up the floor above. All right. Okay. Okay, and then from over here, these. All right. That's got this, and I think we can go ahead, get those two. And yeah, we get these three. And then we can take out this row. Okay. And that gets these down to one block with first blocks on either side. And that lets us get this here from the corner. There we go. Okay. Alright, now we gotta open up the top up there. Go to corner here. Alright, so... Okay. Yeah, it was there, and that goes... Okay. That works. Alright. Now I can... take that row. Okay, that's good. And then from over here... Alright. That should get all those set. Now we work from the corner. That should get all these established as source blocks. Okay. Alright, next layer up. We can take those. Those will be sources. Okay, from here. There's two. That ought to sourcify the both of them. And we can work from the corner there. And then this is a little corner we can work from as well. Alright. Let's see, so we can do... yeah, these. Since you got them on either side. Go ahead and grab that. Getting a few there. And then... this corner here. Alright. And that is that. Okay, we need to extend this glass pillar here. Mark the corner. Alright, that's going to be in the thing. So not going to mess with that. This we can take out. As well as that. Stuff rushed in, but only momentarily because that was becoming a corner block. A source block. Okay. All right. And then we got another layer here. Is that soul sand? It does not appear to be. Yeah, that's the bricks. So we're going to hit the bricks. Come on now. All right. Okay. And then we go from this side. Okay. Another little void. Weird. Any sign of flowing still? Doesn't look like it. Okay. Oh, come here, you. Alright. Okay. Got that. We got, where did we come from? Okay. We're heading that way. Alright, we got glass there. It's fine. This looks like it might be soul sand. Alright. But we got this junk up here, though. Alright. Okay. Alright. There. And looks like here. So some more water on hand. Boom. And then there. Okay. Alright, I think that cell is done. Which way did we come from? We came from over there. So we're continuing this away. Alright. Alright, let's see. Yeah, we have to figure out where the next one's gonna be. That's gonna, this line is gonna be right there. Okay, let's go ahead and take out these in the corner. Okay. Those are gonna be embedded in the wall. Alright. We're getting a refill. Alright. Just got it opened up. Alright, so that's gonna be one, but not yet. Trying to keep this organized, trying to maintain access to all the columns and everything. Alright, take those. Okay. Alright. Alright, that should get those. Gonna go ahead and do this first, but it's fine. Figure out what that was. All right. Itch on the side. Been trying to get a little more exercise lately. Yeah, he's going after something else. Okay. Okay. Did I get him? Yeah. Important to keep your orientation in a situation like this. That one's going to stay. Alright, so... Okay. Those should all be sources now. Alright. I should get all those. I'm like not picking those up at all because my inventory is pretty much full with this stuff. Alright. And that's fine. Because I don't really need any of it. I can, you know, other than the dark prismarine, yeah, I'd need to have like ink sacs or whatever to get this, but yeah, there's little enough of that that I can just, you know, the other stuff I can easily make because I get lots of shards from the farm, more than I need to make the sea lanterns. So all those other prismarine variants, I can pretty much just ignore. Let them float around. Although, I wonder if that is impacting my frames per second here. A little less with those around, I guess. But they'll go away in time. They'll only be around for so long. Okay. Go ahead and take that out. It's a little more light, not that I really need it, with the conduit effect going on. Alright. Okay. Yeah. This is actually, a lot easier since I did have the ends over there mined out. See a little better where the bubble cells begin and end, I think. I don't know. Maybe I could have been able to without that. Okay. And one more row here. Alright. Alright. I think that's going to be soul sand there. Not the best view of it, but we can see. Okay, so that was that row, so we are cutting into here now. But before we do that, need to mark that deal there. And this little deal here, actually, yeah, we got that there. All right. Boom. That corner. This is actually a bit easier from over here. Okay. Now here, I'm going to have to cut in. Okay. Yeah. Oh, shoot. Did I mess up? Should I have left those there? Dang. Shoot. You know what? I think that was supposed to be all still there. So, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and put those back. I think that's what it was, wasn't it? No, it was these. Yeah, it was those. Okay, never mind. No, the one on the end was the bricks. Ah. Oh, but then I put them in the wrong place. Great. Okay. Well. Like so. And then like that. Okay. That's got it. Oh my goodness. I'm screwing this up so much. Alright, so let's go ahead and that. Yep. And that's why I mark the corners like that. So I get some idea of where stuff is supposed to be, where it begins, where it ends. Alright, yeah, I think we have to go through here. Okay. How do I get those? Okay, and we got all that. Then one more little row of these. Get a little mending in. Alright. Just a little, though. Alright. No, not going after me. That's fine. Alright. I believe that finishes this cell. Now, this one over here is going to be a little different. And maybe I should not have filled in this yet. Matter of fact, those out the way for the moment. And this should all actually be source blocks. Alright, now, here is where we're putting in new soil sand. Taking this. That should establish that as a column. Alright, and all those should be bubbling up now. Oh, you. Yeah, like I said, we could get some increased visitors as we go along. It went up the column. That's fine. Okay, so we got those set. So now, see, looks like this is basically the very last bubble column. It's just a little, you know, sliver of one, really. Okay. Those should all be going on up. Yeah, they are. Okay, great. Now, I can go ahead and put that in, and in fact, close that up all together. Yeah, that's just the little teeny tiny ones. We're doing those on the ends just to get those out of the way. And as kind of a preview of how it's going to work. Where are you guys? Dang it. Alright. Okay, that's pretty good, going by the color. Alright, so that's that row. Come on now. Okay, so those are done. Now, we move on to here. Come on now. Alright, so, tricky bit here. Should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on the inside there. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. And yeah, that's going to be that there. All right. This, all those are source blocks, which that ought to do. And then we've got it's going to be like so. Like that. And like that. Okay, we'll be cutting into this wall. Oh, we got fish over there. But right now, we need to get this going. Yep. That's it exactly. All right. And then this one out. Activate the column. And those are just going to pop right on up. Now they should be going into the little collection bins up there. And I probably should put some stuff away just so I can get that stuff back. So let's go ahead and do that. We also don't want to go too late and have phantoms coming at us. Ah, missed it. Oh well. Alright. Got a few there. Got a few there. Alright. So, yeah, salvage a few. Ah, missed it. Hope it doesn't hit any lava. Actually, okay, for a second there, I thought, there we go. Alright, yeah, we are going to put some things away. Just to get them out of the way, just to make a little room. Actually, I think, yeah, there's a little room for those. Alright, that's fine. And I'm going to replenish the glass a bit. Anything else I need to do? I think that's it. I'll go ahead and... That's the raw cod. Go ahead and top off the food supply there. And once more into the breach. Yeah, you can see the stuff there that I'm digging out. Boom. Right. Third row. And I think over here will be the last. Okay, so that's all done. Gonna glass this in. Boom. Alright. Those should be bubbling on up. That, I think, is outside, so not really going to worry about it. They're going after something else. Alright. So, we need to go one block in here. There. Oh, you. Where are you? Think I got it? Yeah. Nice. Alright. Okay. Gonna be there. And like so. Alright. Nice. Okay. Right. Okay. I think I need to cut into here. Alright. Yeah, it's definitely the 3 and the 1 there. Okay. Make sure I'm not getting into anything I shouldn't. Okay. We got maybe 10 minutes to go. Alright. Alright. Guess those two. Alright, and then there. There we go. Okay. Alright, that's that cell done. Or prepared anyway. Okay, so inside here. Best corners then. Right. And yeah, one more. Okay. Alright. And we got this wall to deal with. Okay. Good. Those should be sources now. Alright. There, and that. Okay. Alright. Yeah, that's going to be a pretty solid wall there. Okay. Well, we need to go upwards, though. There. We'll go this way as well. That. Ought to get those. Alright. Okay, and I think that should get that. Alright. There we go. Okay. Little singles here. Go. Get these. Okay. Yep. All right. Fair amount there. Okay, these can go. Those and those and those. Okay. All right. So So now, we got a little ledge here. We got to dig into. Oh, we've got the sponges in there. We're going to be collecting. So yeah, good thing I made a little inventory space. Now the question is whether I'm going to get to those before the end of the session. I don't know that I will, because we've still got some more to do in this column. Actually, I kind of did that a little prematurely, because I still got a couple here to deal with. Okay. And then here as well. And there's my 2-minute warning. So pretty sure I'm not going to be able to do it. Alright, and it is nighttime. So, actually, let's go ahead. Finish cutting this side and laying in the water before I forget. Alright. And then we'll get this side as well. Alright. Have a little snack. I'll go ahead and take these out. Alright, let's got those. We still have a little bit on the edge there that we're going to take care of. But I think we might do that next time. Right now, I need to zip on out of here. Because, yeah, it is nighttime. So I do want to sleep. Because I don't think I've slept this entire time. And it's entirely possible that I will get phantoms when I get up there. I don't hear any. But they don't necessarily come right away. Alright. Okay, I think that is going to be it for this time around. Next time we will continue with our great task. I think we're a good ways through. We're on that second to last row, and I think we're getting, well, not quite midway on that. But yeah, we made some pretty good headway on here. We might have just 1 or 2 more sessions to empty out the inside, and then we can get started on lowering the soul sand. So not too much more to go. So see you next time, and we'll make more progress.